I talk to the people? Can I talk to the people? Yes. Alright. Good girl. Hey guys, Justin here with JHart Modelworks. I wanted to come to you with a video. Dawn from Dawn's Model Car Garage has posed a question to the community. I think it's an awesome question. And I've seen a lot of great videos from a lot of great builders. And that question is, what got you to start a YouTube channel? And what did you expect to get from it? So I thought I'd throw my story in here as well. You have to bear with my chair. It's noisy. It's very squeaky. So before I can tell you as to why I started my channel, I have to go back a bit to back in the way backs of when I started building as an adult again. And I've already told the story, so I'm going to try to condense this down really, really short. Every year I have a Christmas list that I give to my wife so that she does not murder me trying to figure out what I want for Christmas. And one year it was super expensive, like everything that I had on the year, because I just put stuff on it throughout the year that I can't afford through the year. And everything on it was really expensive. And I knew like it was all going to be out of her budget. So I was looking around some ideas. I was sent to Hobby Lobby for some cross-stitching thread for her. And while at Hobby Lobby, I saw the model section. I was like, hey, I can throw a couple of these models on here and it'll be a cheap, fun thing that I can do. Which we all know how that really worked out. Not really so much on the cheap bit, but so I get the first of it. I start the first one, and she buys me like 2 models. She bought me like the Revell Cobra, the one that doesn't have the hood scoop, and a Corvette. And she got me a little airbrush, the little plastic Tester's airbrush that has like the little propellant can. And I didn't know that couldn't do what I was going to try to do with it. I'm sure it's great for what it was meant for, but what I tried to do with it was not what it was meant for. So I looked around on the internet a little bit. I saw something from Don Yost about using lacquer thinner to thin down Tester's metallics. So right after Christmas, I ran down to Hobby Lobby. I always got, as a kid, those nasty little square bottles of the Tester's enamels that never dry, and some of the thinner and the nasty Tester's brushes with the little plastic bristles, and that orange tube glue that never stays in the tube and gets everywhere and ruins your car and gets on the glass. And so I got all the stuff from Tester's, and I built this model. And it was terrible. It was terrible. None of the glass made it onto the car. I tried to mix metallic red with metallic black to get a dark cherry metallic red, which really turned into already been eaten candy bar brown. And it was just, none of the glass made it in. The window frame was snapped in half. It was bad. So I did the next one, and it was a little better, but not really. For some reason, I decided to do more models, even though I'm doing terrible at it. But I did what I do, and that is that I overcompensate and study and research and go overboard with it. And I have gone way overboard with it. But I started watching lots of YouTube, because YouTube is where you go to learn the things. That's just how it is. Everything you want to know in life, there's a YouTube video on it. So I start watching a bunch of the big channels, like the Scale Modeler, Tom, Dr. Cranky, and some of Don Yost stuff like that. And I start learning some things. I get better to a point that I start feeling confident enough to post pictures of my builds on my Facebook page. And not in any groups, mind you, just on my personal page where absolutely no one in the world will see them because, it's just my tiny little page with just me on it. And as I'm posting these things, I'll post 20, 30, 40 pictures, and I'm writing up these huge, like 10 paragraph sagas of every little thing that I've done to the car. And they're massive, they're super long, they're epic stories that I know absolutely no one is reading them. I don't even know why I'm writing them. People click through the first dozen pictures and click like and move on with their day. So at some point, I'm still watching a lot of videos. I'm watching a lot of Paul, International Scale Modeler, and like I said, Tom from the Scale Modeling channel, stuff like that. And I started thinking, what I could do instead of posting all these pictures and writing up all these big things is I could just do like a quick video, and then I could just post the video up on the Facebook page. But I didn't really know how posting videos on Facebook would work out. So I got to look around. I could just post my video up on YouTube and then put the link on my Facebook page. So I'm playing with the idea. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not really doing it yet. I started asking around, and Paul from ISM responded somewhat. And he's like, dude, if you're just starting out, just use your cell phone camera, record your video, you can post it, it'll be fine. For just starting out, you can get a feel for it, and this, that, and the other. You don't need to spend any expensive money and start anything up, which you really don't. I mean, the setup everything I do now, setup-wise, is pretty cheap when it comes to my actual video stuff. I think I did a video on that as well, on how I do my videos, and I think I came up with all out, I think I'm at like $60 total on, expenses, other than, the cost of my cell phone, but I already had the cell phone. So I'm thinking that I'm playing with the idea, I'm really thinking about it, and I finally commit, but instead of recording like an update of the build that I'm working on at the time, I decided to do a tutorial video. No idea why I decided to do a tutorial video. I thought maybe I'd just do a quick tutorial video to test the waters and kind of see how things go. And so I decided to do wood because I kind of had a cool kind of technique that I had found for wood. When I first did the 250 GT California, the Ferrari, that it's still one of my favorite builds. It was long before I actually started the channel. I wanted to do the little sideboards at the top of the doors and the steering wheel in like a nice rich burl wood type finish. So I was watching YouTube and watching YouTube and watching YouTube, and I think I probably hit like 50 videos, and they were all from like armor modelers. I could tell you how to paint propellers. There's a really great video, I forget who it was, it's an English gentleman, really cool, on how to do propellers with oil paints, wood for fences, crates, stuff like that. But nothing that I was really looking for, and I had to search and search and search, and finally I found like one guy that had a video that had the technique that I was using, and I never found that video again. I have no idea. I've never found that video again. So I thought, I'll just do this quick tutorial on this wood technique, and it'll be out there, and if I ever need it again, I'll have it. And who knows, maybe just someone out there may find it interesting and watch it, but who knows. And so I did the video, and it's not a great video. I mean, it was my first video. I had no idea what I was doing, so of course it wasn't a great video. But I post this video, and like 1 or 2 people actually saw it, and I was like, what? Okay, whatever. So people are actually looking, and there's not a lot of people. Maybe 5 or 10 people saw it. And I don't know if it was right after that video or after the first like actual update video that I did, my second video. But I mean, I've got like no subscribers, like maybe 10 subscribers. Half of them are probably people that I'm related to or I know. You know how family is. They want to be supportive, so they go and click your thing even though they'll never look at it. So I've got like no subscribers. And then out of nowhere, like I go from 10 subscribers to like 60 in a day. And I'm getting all these comments. And all these comments are like, hey, great work. Keep up the awesome work. Great video. Jeff sent me. Jeff who? You all know who Jeff is. Everyone knows who Jeff is because I'm pretty sure probably most all of us have been shouted out by Jeff when we first started our channel. He's awesome and he promotes all these channels. So Jeff has posted a video that's like, hey, go check out this dude's channel. And out of nowhere, like, I have 6 times the number of subs in like a day. And I'm like, who does this? What the heck? You know? And so that's kind of, so the why I started it initially was to post my updates as a means of a quicker, easier way to post my updates to Facebook. And I still post 20 or 30 videos. I still post like 10 paragraph epic novellas. I don't know why I still do it. I still do it. And then after that, I will then post my videos and link to my videos. It's, yeah. But that was the initial reason, was I wanted to have a place where I could upload videos to post them to social media. I did not think of YouTube as a social media platform or as any kind of a social platform. In my mind, it was just a dump. It was like Imager for pictures. How you can just post all your pictures there, and then when you're posting on forums, you can link to your pictures. You know, it was just, in my mind, YouTube was just a storage facility. What I did not expect to get out of this were all these amazing guys and gals. There are some amazing gals too. Sorry about that, gals. But these just amazing guys, amazing people commenting and encouraging me and telling me, dude, you're doing great, keep it up. That's a really cool idea. Maybe try this. You know, giving me, things of that nature. And so I'm doing my updates, and I decide to do another kind of like tutorial, like a tip type video. And because I'm a teacher type of person. I like to share knowledge. Wherever I go when I'm at work, I become the guy that they bring over to train people because I'm good at explaining things and helping people learn. And I like to help share the knowledge that I have. And I have, I've gained so much knowledge. Well, that sounds funny. That sounds like it's all about me. It's not that I've gained all this great knowledge and wisdom. I have been blessed with so much help from so many amazing builders. I have learned so much from so many people. I wanted to try and share that to help, put that knowledge out there for other people who may be looking for that. And so I started doing, occasionally I do like a tip or a tricks type video, or I do like a tutorial type video. I've done one on making floor mats out of tape. I've done like scratch building fire extinguishers. I've done one for like scratch building mirrors, like side mirrors, using Bondic as a building material. I kid you not, it's a 5mm disc from an old school hole punch through like a little bit of sheet plastic. Put some Bondic in it so that it forms a dome. Bend up some wire and stick the end of the wire into the dome of Bondic and cure the Bondic so it hardens, and then paint that. And it made a fairly realistic mirror. People liked it. It's on the 41 Ford that has won awards, so people apparently appreciate it. So I'm like sharing stuff like that, and I'm doing the update style videos, and I don't know who suggested it. Like, I can't remember who suggested it, but someone suggested you should do a build video where you show how you build and you show what you're doing and how you're doing it, so other people can see what you're doing because you're a great explainer of things. And so I started doing, I figured I'd give it a try. I did not realize how much freaking work it was. And of course, I'm already, as I'm doing videos, I'm already doing what I do and going way overboard with it, over the top, making like a custom intro and like a little outro with the please like and subscribe my stuff, the begging video that we all have to do because we all, it is the nature of YouTube. We have to ask for subs and likes and comments because interaction is what gets your videos seen. The more people interact with you, the more YouTube actually says, oh, people like their stuff, let's go ahead and push it out for more people. So we have to do that. So I just made a little blurb that I could just stick at the end, and maybe people will watch long enough to see it and maybe click like or something. And I'm starting to do editing, and I'm starting to add in little like comments at the bottom and little blurbs of text at the top, and I'm going over the top with it. And before long, I'm doing build videos and massive amounts of editing, but it's just who I am. So yeah, everybody says it. I really did not expect the people. So I'm getting all these comments, and people are subbing to me, and people are commenting regularly in my videos, and so I'm starting to interact with people and learn people's names, and I befriend people like Sean and Chris from City Scale Models. Chris and Sean are like my best friends. I've never met the guys, but I still consider them to be like my best friends. I talk to Chris at least once a week. At least once a week I talk to Chris, and me and Sean are constantly like sending stuff back and forth and helping each other out and talking, and just I never expected that level of interaction from this. As far as money goes, I never expected to make money. I never even expected to get to a point, and I still haven't gotten to the point where I could monetize my videos. I'm close. I'm really close. You need 1,000 subscribers, which I passed that like over a year ago. But you also need 4,000 watch hours in a single year time span. So all the hours so if I post a video on Saturday, which I typically post once a week, if I post a video on Saturday, all the videos from that Saturday a year ago, all those watch hours disappear. So you've got to get like 4,000 hours inside the given year. I'm close though. I think I'm at like 38. I'm like at 3,800 watch hours, so I'm really close. Am I going to monetize my videos? Yes, I am. And no, I'm not. I'm not thinking I'm going to make my fortune on YouTube. I'm definitely not quitting my day job for the YouTube wealth. My understanding is that I think you get like a fraction of a penny per ad view, and YouTube won't pay out anything less than $100. So you don't get paid for ever. But I completely agree with Sean's mindset on it. YouTube is going to put ads on my videos. Whether I do it or not, YouTube is going to do it, and they're going to make money on my content. If YouTube is going to be making the money off of me, I might as well get my cut. Even if it's just a fraction of a penny, I might as well, get something out of it, right? So, yeah, I probably will put ads on my I will be putting ads on my videos whenever I get to a monetized level. I don't know. I think maybe YouTube already does put ads on my video. I don't know, honestly. There are ways around YouTube's ads. I'm just going to leave it at that. So no, I'm not expecting to ever make like a fortune. I ain't here to make money. I'm not making Shumi 150 money on model cars. It's not happening. But I greatly enjoy my interactions with you guys, and I love answering comments in the comment section. I love talking to guys. I love watching your videos. No, I do not keep up with everyone's videos. I don't. I work 50-hour work weeks, and I then have to drive an hour and a half to 2 hours one way to get to and from work. So time is extremely limited. I do not have time to keep up with all the guys that I'm subbed to. I'm subbed to hundreds and hundreds of channels. There are a few people that I try very hard to keep up with as much as possible, and they're typically people who interact with me on a regular basis. Other than that, I watch what YouTube sticks in front of me. Whatever YouTube drops up on that page is pretty much what I watch, and I try to watch as much as I can with as little time as I have, while also building. So there's another reason why I started doing the voiceovers and all the editing, is because while I'm over here building and trying to video, I'm also watching you guys on YouTube. So I have rambled. This attempt at this video is at least 10 minutes shorter than my first one, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with this one. And Judith is laying down at my feet. She is ready to go to bed, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Consider hitting the like button and leave a comment below. I enjoy your feedback greatly and try to respond to as many comments as I can. Also, if you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing and clicking on the bell icon to be notified when I post new content.